You go back and you play, and then you go back and you play, and then you go back to here and then you play.
Okay. I have been a woman who has been incredibly blessed to match my bliss, what I want to do, with what I have been given an opportunity to do. And that makes me incredibly. Every quarter, I think to myself, well, they can never get better than this dojo. But they do. And you guys, you are, all of you, amazing. If I'd had stuff, everyone in here would have had an award, because each one of you fills a special place in how this class works that couldn't be filled by anybody else. And when you're absent, that space is empty, and we feel it. And there's a hole in the fabric of this class. One of the things I have been very aware of is how often you have been lied to. You have been lied to by teachers who were worried about your being fresher, smarter, more beautiful of spirit than they were. You've been told that you had learning problems. You weren't as smart as other people. You weren't as pretty as other people. You weren't as handsome. You weren't as strong. You were flawed. And our society has spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to show you how flawed you are, how you do not match the beautiful people, and how you are doomed to failure because you do not come from the 1% that gets the 40%, or the 5% that gets the 95%. You belong to the other percentages, the other 95%, who get to struggle over the 5% that is left. Oh, and by the way, knowing you is not going to be a big piece. You were told that things you dreamed in your heart were things you wanted to do were entirely out of your reach, were ridiculous to even think about. How dare you even bring these thoughts up? How dare you dream unusual dreams? The dreams of dreamers where things become empowered to happen. But I'm here, this is my last chance to tell my last group that you were lied to. There is nothing in your heart where if it's strong enough, if it is in your best and highest good, and if it will help the world instead of hindering it, there is nothing you cannot achieve. It might take a while. It might not be easy. You might have to squeeze a little to get it out. But look at you. Some of you are working full-time. Many of you have families at home. Others of you have left your families far behind and are living in a hostile environment where people don't speak your language and don't choose to understand yours. You're living in a world where people put everything on the eighth of an inch of you they can see. The very topmost layer of skin, muscle, fat. And use that as how to judge you. But inside, underneath, each and every one of you is brilliant and beautiful and exciting and filled with the right stuff to make your world a better place so that people will look back and say, thank God that person was here because they changed my life for the better. They gave me what I needed to go forward and do what needed to be done. They were my inspiration. They were my shining star. If you had seen me 59 years ago, you would not have thought of me as a shining star at all. I was one of the outriders